Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon or good evening, wherever you are and whatever time it is in your reality. Today is National Have a Coke Day. And so why don't we all go have a Coke? But no, seriously, I wanted to talk about, if you're subscribed to this channel, you might already know about the negative effects of drinking not just Coke, but soft drinks in general, soda. And hopefully we're smart enough to know not to drink soft drinks, but if not, do some research and check it out. But so that's what I wanted to go through today. National Have a Coke Day. So you're going to have a Coke, ladies and gentlemen? Well, there's no conceivable benefit to drinking any kind of soda. I mean, other than, the benefits we make up for ourselves, like, oh, I need a cold drink because it's a hot day, or I need a sugar rush, or you're just addicted. But those aren't benefits, ladies and gentlemen. So there's no conceivable benefits to drinking any kind of soda. And why? Why would I say that? Well, there's an increased risk for diabetes, all sorts of cancers, heart attack, and stroke, especially from diet sodas on those last two, heart attack and stroke. Phosphoric acid is another thing that's in our wonderful beverages. Phosphoric acid contributes to both bone and tooth decay or weakening. So the phosphoric acid in our Have a Coke, it's amazing to me that the government knows all this, and there's not a warning label on the side of soda saying, watch out, increased risk for diabetes and heart attack and stroke, and this can contribute to weakening your bones and your teeth. It's like, who's running this system? And are they looking out for our best interests? You know they love us so, ladies and gentlemen. But the weakening of our bones and our teeth, sodium benzoate, if that's how it's pronounced, sodium benzate, sodium benzoate, can damage your DNA. Can damage your DNA. That's the exact opposite of what we want to be doing. We want to be finding ways to repair our DNA. We want to be finding ways to heal and restore our DNA. I mean, think about how much the chemicals and the genetic engineering and the spraying of the atmosphere, all the changes that are happening in just a short time. Like our bodies through evolution are programmed to live like we did 200 years ago and the 1,000+ years before that. And so our bodies are programmed to live this natural Bushman way, I like to think of it. And in the last, couple hundred years, we have changed our entire lifestyle in the entire planet, just about, except for small bits of people that are still living the Bushman way. But it's just amazing how we're in this lifestyle now, in this world, and our bodies are still trying to live like we did a few hundred years ago, because that's what they evolved to do over thousands of years of living, in the African savannah or wherever it may be, if that makes sense to you. But so it can damage our DNA. We want to restore our DNA. If we are taking in all these chemicals and geoengineering chemicals and byproducts and everything that we're dealing with right now, it's almost like somebody's out to get us. Somebody really high up has got a plan to weed us out, or make us fat, or make us stupid, or make us weak, so we can't fight when it comes time to make decisions for ourselves. But we want to restore our DNA because right now our DNA is being destroyed. It's being altered, it's being changed. And if we change our DNA, we'll no longer be real humans. As the man, the myth, the legend, Jeffrey Doherty says, as well as Jay Campbell, we are the last generation of real humans. If we let this geoengineering, genetic modification, if we let all this continue, then we very well could be the last generation of real humans. But if we take a stand, and we take the effort, and take the time and put the energy in to stop contributing to the problem, and start contributing to the solution, ladies and gentlemen. Not to mention BPA, coming back to soda or Coke. How about gender-bending endocrine disruptors, ladies and gentlemen? I'll say that one again. Gender-bending endocrine disruptors. BPA interferes with our hormone function, which is something we do not want happening. We want our hormones functioning optimally, which is something that most people don't have going on in their bodies nowadays. BPA interferes with your hormone function and has been linked to multiple cancers, ladies and gentlemen. The endocrine system. Endocrine disruptors, when I say that, I'm talking about endocrine disrupting chemicals that disrupt the endocrine system. What is the endocrine system? Well, the endocrine system, from my base knowledge here, is a system in our body that it's a messaging system, a group of glands that sends and receives messages, sends these messages to the organs in our body, and then gets messages back, and through this feedback loop, it gets information on how to balance and give us the hormones that we need to reach homeostasis. What is homeostasis? Well, homeostasis is when the body reaches a equilibrium of internal functioning. So quality chemical and physical internal functioning, or a system equilibrium, something like that. So it's where we want to be optimized internally. It's where we want to be optimized. We want to reach equilibrium, which is homeostasis. And if our endocrine system is effed up, then we're not going to be reaching equilibrium and homeostasis, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be all screwed up, and that's why you see so many shootings. And that's just an example because we had one yesterday. And it's just, that's why you see so much craziness in the world. And that's why we're here at this channel. We're trying to help people seek to achieve and maintain happiness through enlightenment and through a deeper understanding, through study, through discussion, through all these things, ladies and gentlemen. So we can help change the world for the better, and we're not living in so much craziness in the future, hopefully. But multiple cancers related to a lot of the things in all these sodas that we're dealing with. So National Have a Coke Day, ladies and gentlemen. Not to mention the terrible strain the mass production puts on our environment. Can you imagine all the trucks and the fuel that it takes? What that's doing to our atmosphere and what that's doing to our air quality. And can you imagine the chemicals produced during the mass production of these products? And the plastic bottles tons and tons of plastic bottles. There just can't be a conceivable good reason why we even have soft drinks other than it's a really good seller and it makes a lot of money. So, with all this added up, is it really worth it, ladies and gentlemen, to have yourself a Coke today? Maybe. Not saying you should never drink soda again, but I am saying you should never drink soda again. Now, we all may struggle with this, and those of us who don't struggle with this, awesome. Those of us who do struggle with this, we're going to have to work in the right direction. Take baby steps, 1 penny at a time, ladies and gentlemen. But I thought it was important on National Have a Coke Day to come out and talk a little bit about what I think about soda and share a little bit of information that can help people to do some more research themselves. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the meantime, gosh, I can't speak today. In the meantime, I am Chase Corrington, and this is the Chase Corrington YouTube channel, where we seek to achieve and maintain happiness through enlightenment. We'll be back in the future with some more interesting topics to throw your way.